The voice of the intellect is a soft one, but it does not rest until it has gained a hearing. Nothing that is mentally our own can ever be lost. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. History is just new people making old mistakes. Most people do not really want freedom because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. The conscious mind may be compared to a fountain playing in the sun and falling back into the great subterranean pool of subconscious from which it rises. We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. Whoever loves becomes humble. Those who love have, so to speak, pawned a part of their narcissism. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Human's intrinsic nature manifests in its misunderstandings. Words have a magical power that can bring either the greatest happiness or deepest despair. He does not believe that does not live according to his belief. We choose not randomly each other. We meet only those who already exist in our subconscious. Love and work are the cornerstones of our humanness. The virtuous man contents himself with dreaming that which the wicked man does in actual life. A man should not strive to eliminate his complexes, but to get into accord with them. They are legitimately what directs his conduct in the world. The creative writer does the same as the child at play. He creates a world of fantasy, which he takes very seriously. Poets are masters of us, ordinary men, in knowledge of the mind, because they drink at streams which we have not yet made accessible to science. The ego is not master in its own house. Men are strong so long as they represent a strong idea. They become powerless when they oppose it. Instinctive love towards an object demands a mastery to obtain it. And if a person feels they can't control the object or feel threatened by it, they act negatively towards it. Words and magic were in the beginning one and the same thing. And even today, words retain much of their magical power. The more perfect a person is on the outside, the more demons they have on the inside. He who knows how to wait need make no concessions. Dream is the dreamer's own psychical act. The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind. Thought is action in rehearsal. Everyone owes nature a death. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. In the small matters, trust the mind. In the large ones, the heart. When one does not have what one wants, one must want what one has. Just as no one can be forced into belief, so no one can be forced into unbelief. The only person with whom you have to compare ourselves is that you in the past, and the only person better you should be. This is who you are now. We are what we are because we have been what we have been.